Alright, BobalosRex here, and I got lots of alts to get, and then lots of news to get through, so I'm gonna try to speed through these vaults here. So, we got my DH. I don't know why I'm doing a Vengeance, but I don't think it really matters here. We're looking for tier. Alright, what do we got tier-wise? We got pants, and we got shoulders. So, really, either one. Oh, the pants got leech on them. There you go, easy pick there. Nice. I really like this set. And I've already got the transmog for the shoulders. So that'll be good. Alright, just gotta convert a couple pieces. Because we got a tier convert this week. Alright, let's get to the next one. Alright, we're on that paladin. Is she rolling? I guess she's rolling for this one. Alright, we're getting tokens already. Let's go. Alright, on to the next. You don't gotta see me get this. Alright, we're on my no monk. Yeah. Let's see what he gets. I'm just looking to get low level tier for him to get the transmog. Alright, chest. There you go. Tier chest. Veteran set. Very good. Alright, now he's got his 2-piece. So I got 4-piece and 2-piece on my monks. Nice. Or 5-piece. We'll talk about God when I get to him. So let's get to the next one. Alright, my Blood Oath DK. No, what? Frost? No. There we go. Alright. Turbo Drain 5000! Yo, that's a great trinket. Gotta get that Turbo Drain on, man. Gotta get the Turbo Drain. That's huge. Huge. I gotta figure out which other one's good for DK, but that's big. Alright, on to the next. Alright, we're on my druid here. Let's get it. Tier. Oh my god! Okay, I'll take it. Let's get to the next one. You already know what I'm getting. Alright, it's priesty time. What? Yeah, I mean, I guess let's get it. I need to do more stuff on that. Alright, let's get to the last guy. My monk. Alright. It's time for the Godfather himself. Let's get the big ball. Come on. No, I already know what I'm getting. Ooh. Oh, but wait. Yeah, we're getting the heroic. We're getting the heroic legs. I just got, dude, I gotta get my vaults earlier. Next week, I gotta get my vault early. Alright. Oh my god. 5-piece. 5-piece. I got 5-piece. Feels good. Anyways. Let's get to the news. Or, no, let's get to the weeklies. Duh. Alright. So, what are the weeklies this week? So, we got, the normal 3. It's a call... Or, no, it's the normal 3. So you got World Soul Memories, Delves, and Archives. If you're not caught up, the new one this week is 3 Delves, which coincide with the other main weekly this week, and the main one I wanted to talk about, which is the... Yeah, so you're going to be getting a champion piece of Delve loot from completing 5 Delves this week. It's the Delve bonus week. So you get more journey gain, more brand experience, more undercoins. So if you want to get all the goodies over here, and you want to progress your seasonal bar, you know, see how there's a ton of schematics. You got the wave scramblers, which aren't sellable anymore. You got the pet. You got all these ensembles that you can pick up if you're missing some stuff from last season. You got this appearance. Yeah, so there's plenty of stuff you can use your undercoins for. You can work on your Delver's track, get your brand leveled up, all your good stuff this week for that, for Delves. So it's the Delve week. Then we got the Dungeon Weekly, which gives you 1,500 rep in all of these reps. You get to actually choose your faction here, which is kind of cool. And then that this week is the Rookery. Then for the PvP, we got Sparks of War, Isle of Dorn. So that's giving Dornogal rep. So it's not really a big thing if you're grinding rep, but you can still do it if you want the bloody tokens. And the Conquest. More on that in a second. So you got Preserving a Solo Shuffle as well. Again, Undermine isn't on there, so don't worry about that if you're grinding rep. Then we got Battlegrounds, Epic Battlegrounds this week. So, the big thing about PvP this week, and I'm going to mention it while we're talking about PvP this week. Oh, the Brawl, South Shore Terran Mills up. But, the Conquest cap this week goes over the amount of Conquest you need for the achievement. See, it's 2,800, you need 2,500, and you get your weapons. So, you can get your weapons on your characters this week in PvP. So that's good news. Alright, now on to M+ this week. Voidbound. Summons a Void Emissary to empower enemies. So you gotta kill that guy or CC that guy. One of the two, something like that. Y'all M+ers know more than me. I don't even see that FX right now. So, there you go. Then we got, what else? World Boss. Oh, don't forget to hit up the Godfather. Kordak's up here, but he's just for money. But Godfather, remember, guaranteed loot. First time of the week. It is Warbound. It may not be what's good for the character you're on, though. But it could be good for someone in your account. Also, don't forget all the good weeklies in Undermine. So you got the special assignment that's always up. Good rep. You got all your weeklies. You got your chat list if you've unlocked that. If you've been progressing your cartels. That unlocks some extra goodies. I didn't mention it last week, and I should have, but we've been getting new Wings of LFR the whole time. So you got this week, 2 heads are better than 1. We finally get Vexy, the first boss, which I guess worked out this tier because she doesn't have tier, and the 2 bosses they've been giving both give tier. And then One Arm Bandit, Muggsy. So you can basically get all of tier in LFR. So good luck if you're going for that. PvPers, you can do LFR to get tier and then turn that into a PvP eligible piece. So even PvPers can have 4 set this week. I did say it earlier, but there's a tier charge at the Catalyst. And if you haven't been by the Catalyst, you want to stop by because Kuban over here has a not Catalyst charge, a Fractured Spark for you. That came out last week. Alright, and for events, we got Ungoro Madness just ended today, or ends later today. Trial of Style starts tomorrow. There is no new stuff. I think every time we get a new season of Trial of Style, especially with how long it takes, they should be adding new stuff. Maybe there'll be new stuff. I'll check. I haven't seen anything in the data, but if there is, it needs to. We need Trial of Style to be utilized. Alright? We also got about 2 more weeks of the month. So, you know, now's the time to be checking out, finishing up your trading post. The final surge starts next week. And then that's kind of it in regards to the events. Now, let's get to some of the news. So, in WoW, what do we got going on in retail WoW here? So, we got Race to World First is over. Alright, there was some drama with that over how hard Gallywix is. And I'm going to be real. I'm happy Liquid won. because NA, and that's all I care about. Like, was Gallywix a little easy? Yeah, sure. That's for the big people to talk about. But I mean, I did want this raid to be easy. We thought this raid should be easier. Other than Styx, it was, as far as I'm aware. We also got the new transmog pack. I did do a whole video on it, so I'm just gonna touch upon it in this one, just in case you missed it. This doesn't have a end date, so it may be a little expensive, a little pricey, 25 bucks, but it doesn't go away, and that means it should be around on sales. Okay, so you know you can save money if you wait, but it doesn't look like it may be on the trading post. So it is also the last week of the Twitch drop pet. So if you want Talk, the Clocker Spaniel, good old Talk over here, if you want him, watch Twitch for 4 hours. Anybody in the wild category, after you link it and everything. New tier charge. Shadehound is up. Shadehound is up. And I did forget that. But yeah, Shadehound is up in the mall. But let me check Boulder. Oh, I don't have. Oh my god. I don't think Molly's up, but check your world boss. I don't think it's up. And then, yeah, in the mall is the Shadehounds. I gotta get stuff unlocked for him. I can't even click that stuff. PvP weapons, dungeon. There was some dungeon tuning and bug fixes. I will mention in this as well. Market research is tradable now. Is warbound, not tradable per se, but warbound tradable. So that's good for getting rep. You should be raid renown level 3 this week, which means you get the loyalty cards, which allows you to teleport to the hotel while you're in the raid, as well as you get the 3% benefit while in the raid, as you can see. And that's also, look, this is how you can get to the raid renown. And you just click on the raid journal, liberation, and it's right here on the front page. I think that's great. I think that's cool. Maybe it should be in the renown. A lot of people like in the renown thing, but that's how you get there. And then mythic raid was nerfed. All right. Now, real quick, classic fresh. Blackwing Lair comes out tomorrow, so that's going to be like only things. Blackwing Lair, do they live, do they die? We shall see. Kata, everyone's chilling till Mop. Now here's the big one, and here's where we're going to pull up the page now. Season of Discovery, Phase 8 goes live April 8th, and then the raid comes out April 10th. That is my birthday week. I need to get on this. I need to level in Season of Discovery, and I need to get Ashbringer for my birthday. So yeah, new raid, infiltrate New Avalon, new legendary weapons. So this is basically, we're getting DK prequel story but not DK. We're like, I don't think we're getting DK, but this is the area where the DK stuff happened, and we're blasting it in Season of Discovery. I think this is cool. And there's new class sets, so there's going to be new tier. So I feel like this is well, they did kind of make new tier sets, but this is their first whole like new thing. And it says it culminates. So now that we know this is the end of Season of Discovery, no Phase 9, what is next? I feel like we will know by the end of the year. I don't think they'll wait all the way till next year, but that's interesting. So on April 8th, the final phase of SOD says it culminates. And then what? What comes next after Season of Discovery? We'll have to find out, but I gotta get into this. Right? It may not be for everybody, but I really want to do it. Next up, there's a little PTR stuff. The Dastardly Duos are testable, so I gotta get on that. More Visions testing, so I'll be checking out the PTR as well. So I'll report back to y'all on that. Next up, Hearthstone. Hearthstone new expansion It's like the pre-patch. Yeah, it's new expansion pre-patch for Hearthstone. That's what I would describe it. Yeah. So there's theory crafting streams. You can open your packs and play with the new cards in the brawl. You can also get Twitch drops for watching Hearthstone on Twitch. It is, I'm pretty sure it's anyone in the category. So there's the pre-release Tavern Brawl. It is kind of pay to win, 100%, but there are some less expensive decks to play. I was using Burgle Rogue. That got me my 6th win. And when I was playing the other decks, I got wrecked. So Community Days, more drops. They talk about that. First esports, and then yeah, the balance change. So standard is all over the place right now. So it's gonna be wild. So have fun with that. And then they also revealed the new rewards track. So that's gonna be like another $20 if you did, if you do get those. And they show off some signatures, some new cards. So, but that's gonna be that. It's also, there's the free track, which includes all the goodies, and that starts next week. This starts next week when the expansion launches properly on the 25th. Now, into Diablo. We got Mother's Blessing. Alright, and the core changes for Hearthstone are also next week. Mother's Blessing has returned. Thank goodness. Am I finally gonna play Diablo? I still haven't. But we'll see. We'll see. More experience, more gold, and even more gifts of the tree. And Season 8 is next month, so we're probably going to get some more news on that. Expect more testing, more updates. And that's the Season of the Bosses. But I got to do the Season of the Witches. So I got to get on that. Then Overwatch got some big news. So there's Le Seraphim, all that came out. So yeah, look at all these skins. But you got the new skins here. You got Mercy, Alawi, Kiriko. No, not Kiriko. No. This is Kiriko. This is Ash, and this is the... Oh my god, what's her name? Juno. Alright? But the big deal this week is Freya. Her trailer literally dropped before this. And she is a mercenary. You get to see her trailer. She pops off. There's going to be a comic tomorrow, and then a gameplay trailer on the 21st, and then playable on the 21st. Cheese is not impressed. Maybe when she plays her, she's going to like her more. But it does feel like Widow. It's like Nordic Widow. The vibe. And even the look. I mean, look at her. It's Nordic Widow. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. She got crossbows. She got stuff in her little story. So 6v6 open queue is back from March 18th to the 21st. But they were having some issues. Here, what did they say? 6v6 is in comp, and then they're gonna fix it in quick play, is what they said. Then you got Cold Blood. What is this? Is this another? Oh, it's the Mythic Widow weapon. Oh, yes. That does look kind of cool. Okay, so this is the Mythic Widow weapon. You know, so you're gonna have to buy it. Overwatch Classic Goats. Events run from March 25th through the 7th, so that's going to be next week. And then Everything is Totally Normal Watch from April 1st through the 14th is coming back, so that's going to be, they're probably going to have their silly twists for that. And then there's the drive, so a new drive will be from the 15th. So they got, okay, so they're all loaded up. So you got Widow skin drop yesterday. She is testing. She's testing later this weekend. You got this stuff going on for the whole month. Then Goat starts next week to the 7th. April Fools is going to be on the 1st to the 14th, and then right after that a drive. So Overwatch has a ton of events ongoing for them. And then Rumble has the Lich King. Okay, so I was just reading this. So Lich King comes out, I think later this week or later today. Like, this is supposed to be soon, I believe. This is supposed to be literally soon. Like, it's literally the game is like frozen, so we'll have to see how it loads in. Army loadouts are in. Arthas will be the first leader. What is this? Defeat him. Take to the front. Yeah, so this should be out today, later today. They're also adding skins. So these are going to be heavily monetized. I actually don't care because I've been vibing with free-to-play Rumble, and I don't touch any of this stuff. I like that there's doing heroic sieges, they're doing the patch notes, and of course, more bundles. Of course, I don't mind as long as we're getting new minis, new maps, new stuff. I don't care what you monetize, but I want new stuff. Because I'm gonna get Arthas. I was worried they were making it seem like you had to do a hard thing to get Arthas, and it's just like a normal event. I still can't get Ragnaros because some of the end late game hard stuff does feel like I gotta have dropped money to be that powerful or drop too much time. But whenever I get a new free hero, and he's a split hero, he's gonna be Alliance and Undead. It's kind of cool. So Lich King in Rumble is gonna be sweet. When the event's going, you can get them for free. And that's it. That's the news. That's this week. There'll probably be more stuff going on this weekend. But I'll see y'all. Thank you for watching as always.